How's everybody's evening? Well, morning going. And if you read what's behind right here, individuals like Marc, macaluso, you would take the time to see who is in your comments, watching your videos. Others, like Michael Myers, you happen to look up their my case, especially right there near Kokomo. How about other individuals like Mr. Andrew Bess down in Florida right now? Well, you got the Florida Attorney Generals and feds keeping a very close eye on you, little boy. You're dealing the drug ring you still belong to. The money laundering took the place of Daniel when he came back, Mr. Metz. Tyler and others sit and watch my page. Multiple social media accounts because of who and what I am. Well, you inbred trailer trash dealing and serial killing pieces of shit like Tyler French and his friends Kyle Stacy, Gabriel Ellis, the drug ring they belong to, Ricardo Espinoza, Mike Jones, Pudge Papacholo, aka Reggie Valentine. The same criminal network is using social media right here, right in front of everybody's eyes. You have no clue federally what documents many of your names sit on right now. Anything happens to me, it just happens faster. Anything happens to the ones around me, it only speeds things up. You guys have sat and laughed all you've wanted. You go in, and other creators who are only worried about subscribers, money, donations, members. I've never strived to be a next big creator. The intel I hold on you and yours back to my FBI informant files for years. I've been holding back so much. You can laugh, Tyler, Red Sparling. How about other individuals that go back? Let's see, like Kathy Allen, her friends list at Carroll County, Army veteran Anthony. I'm pretty sure Tara German knows you. Does she know that you're friends with? I'm pretty sure you, like Brooke, another one that sits on Kathy Allen's friends list. Go back to what drug ring? More than one defense team. state alike, more than one case. Their own family goes back in and around dealing involved in what drug ring. This is all being seen, not just by me. Feds unbiased in a multi state federal issue. All in areas of operation of this drug ring. And some, like certain individuals like Renee, getting busted where this drug ring, all it needed was the ties back to this drug ring, his friends, already on federal documents. Renee, you can talk all the shit you want. You don't know that you, Gabe Wells, and your friends, the same bunch you ran around with, who and how long have been sitting on Baffy files. Everything I've got the receipts for. I've got the cell data in full. I've got the hard copies, every text, email, recorded conversation with that agent on who, what, when, where, and why. It wasn't my negligence, my lies, my disregard for human life. Unlike many of you, I never had to serve off felonies or any time. I can show right now my complete criminal history. Misdemeanors, and very few at that. I've got traffic issue out of state where I lived. I got a fight, disorderly conduct, possession of illegal possession of wildlife. Yeah. Unlike many of these family members, the dealing that was going on, even like Del Wood, up to 2021, dealing for what ring? The same ring. There's multiple people are being silenced by this drug ring. And the friends in high places, the elected officials, Delphi, Howard, don't think this corruption went unnoticed. The FBI, you should see the amount in the text that they already know about. Sitting on the back burner brewing. I'm giving a few agents their chance. FBI new intel, refused to act. It cost over 19 children's lives. Over 75 cases across Indiana. And that number is going up. You've got multiple agencies. Indiana State Police. When there's domestic terrorism, suspects and threats sitting in my files, friends with your troopers, and some of these troopers are right there. The same militia, the militia members around another suspect involved in Delphi. It sure helps when his fellow militia member, he swore a secondary oath. Said it just as a trooper. If you're involved with a militia, you swear an oath to your brothers and sisters to your left and to your right, just like you would behind that badge. In their minds, when shit hits the fan, their brothers and sisters they swore an oath to will come to their rescue. Well, guess what? I've got a trip to DC coming up. Won't say where, won't say when, won't say why. One way or another, my testimony, my words are getting to DC, alive or dead. You will see senators, other elected officials like a current running for office in Howard County, among others, like a commissioner, friends with over 24, at times multiple, federal dealers in federal raids. Sitting with people that were elected, running for office like they are now, You've seen so many victims' families sit silently, knowing damn well this drug rings, drugs, money, debts, and all it takes, just like Kurt's, is the assumption a leak gets out of who's going to roll and on what. Nicole Bowen, Blaine Nelson, Jeremy Patterson. They were murdered to protect this ring, and it wasn't about drugs. It was, at times, the serial killing of kids. Is why they lost their lives. They were going to let that be exposed. Who, what, when, where, everything they knew. They died doing the right thing. It's about to be real soon. Too late to pick up that phone call and hope for a good time, for a sweetheart, Bill, protective custody. The Rico, and I'm not saying who I'm getting helped. There is some non-corrupt politicians, and it helps with some having a long police background. Hell, even their own state, local, high ranking. They're training. When you can show it's going on in their state, even though they're no longer where they are badge wise, they're now sitting congressional, among others. There's some real veterans out here, unlike you, Anthony. Negramball? Yeah, I said your name, bitch. You are a coward. There is others, many like you, within the local community, sitting friends with killers, dealers, hell, even missing people themselves, their families, knowing damn well what ring, why. It wasn't these children. Were they dealing? No. But what is that 14-year-old having multiple dealers on their Facebook friends list? Don't worry, that's already been documented. There's no hiding that now. And others that are still active in and around that drug ring. Like I said, I never became this next creator. I'm not leaking every single detail for this ring to get it and hide their asses. Their elected officials, their ranking local and state police that are in their pocket, they get that intel back to them. Oh, let's hurry up and get rid of that. Let's hide that. Like you've seen so far. Well, you can't get rid of what I got, and the hell that's about to come to you. Geronimo. Yeah, you think I'm just saying Geronimo for nothing. It's Operation Geronimo. It's multi-state, including Rico. You're paid off individuals that are hiding, covering you up when they fall, just like the rest of you, one at a time, or hell, hundreds at a time, multi-state. You've already been proven a deadly drug ring. Well, guess what? Multiple federal agencies are about to come after you. And remember, many of you, Brad, among others, you keep saying, I've got friends in high places and I ain't scared. Well, when they fall, you all fall. Well, guess what? We all float down here. Welcome to hell. I'm opening the gates and I'm going to throw you in. Burn in hell.